Hello and welcome back to Roose Bolton in a Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. We are trying to kill our father, we are spying on our father, and we are joining a secret cult of devil worshippers or stranger worshippers. So it's good. It's an interesting time here in the north. So let's continue on. We should get another pop-up about that any moment now. Not the one I was looking for. Shireen is still in charge of the Stormlands? Weird. She's also still imprisoned by Tommen. So maybe he's keeping her as kind of a, a hostage, I guess. Anyway, so that's Ralph Buckler has declared the revolt against her. Brother Ramsey, we've received word of your dedication and desire to join the Legion of the True Lord. Await the messenger. Signed, Lady Hera Stain. Interesting. Okay. We'll see how that goes. She's Knight Lady Hera. Priest Ronald burst into your chambers, flanked by several warriors dragging Maester Lester with them in chains. My lord, there are many concerned peasants claiming that their children were plagued by nightmares of this man. He is obviously a warlock. What shall be done with him? Let's throw him in the dungeons, just for a little fun. Right. I met an intriguing and hypnotically beautiful woman at court. Apparently this pala is a foreign diplomat. I engaged her in conversation for the first time today. We spoke at length about strategies. I was shocked when she carefully pulled up her sleeve, revealing the mark of the others. Okay, you're the messenger then. We need a new maester, but I guess, well, we could probably use the old maester. We just need to get him out of prison first. So, let's go in here and, I think, do you want to torture, mutilate, what do you want to do with them? Humiliate? You know what? Let's mutilate him as his punishment. There we go. We order the jailer to drag him from his cell while we methodically prepare our tools. No one crosses you unscathed, and Lester will become a living example of this. At least that's the plan, but who knows? You could slip. I have not come for your head. Your hand will do fine, I think is what it says. So he's going to become one-handed. Chance he becomes stressed, and chance he becomes a lunatic, and he becomes severely injured. But we let him go, and he can be our maester again. Absolutely fine, right? We should probably stop hunting people, because we don't really, doesn't sound like the right thing to do anymore. Is anyone the wrong religion underneath us? Not really. Kind of want to just deassign him. There we go. We'll just stop him doing a job. That's fine. Right. The abjurer smiles. I'm pleased to find you not only a charming man, Ramsey, but also one capable of intellectual discourse. The brethren value the pursuit of knowledge, you see, in addition to more earthly pursuits. Her smile turns into a predatory grin as she continues. We'll soon see exactly how committed you are. What did you need me to do? Okay, she takes us by the hand. Pallet. Ooh, someone died. Lord Philip of Nightsong. Philip Foot died. He was a vassal of Shireen. He was beheaded by King Tommen. Pala escorts me to my bedchamber. I hesitate upon entering, finding it flooded with light, as candles form a circle around my bed. Several hooded figures surround the room, chanting in unison. Fear not, brother. Power and pleasure. These are the gifts of the others. Well, I like the sound of that. When I wake up, the cloaked figures are gone, and Pala is lying next to me, a smile tugging at the corner of her mouth. Welcome to the cold ones, Lord Ramsey. She says. I hold her close, wondering how I will look back at this moment. I wish you had found me sooner. Okay. Oh, so we're not actually joining the cult of the stranger. I didn't realize there were different ones if we were in the north. We're actually in the cold ones. Oh, okay. And there are a bunch of members for it. Okay, who have we got? We've got High Chief of the Lower Frostfang. So we've got some people who are north of the wall. Lady Hera, obviously. We got the leader of the Cold Ones is Walton Steelshanks, who is one of our vassals. Okay, one person in our court, in fact. Then we have a bunch of other people. We are probably the highest ranked of the people in it, but it's interesting. So our first thing that we can do is we can sacrifice to the others. So we can sacrifice prisoners and things. Okay, interesting. Next rank, yeah, appears to be the Devil Worshipper one reskinned, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, let's continue a little bit. We're still going to spy on Roose. It's because he's still in wars, which is why we've not finished this, basically. Not got him. How many men does he have now? 9,000. He should be able to deal with White Harbour. Yeah, he's got the men. So that's not the problem here. I can't stop thinking of all those prisoners in my dungeons. Well, I'm sorry, Theon. It's another torture for you. Just a normal torture for him again. Okay, he seems to be doing alright. He's still alive, I guess. Queen Daenerys is has inherited the city. I thought she'd won her wars. Okay. There was a revolt in the Westerlands, so they're pushing Lord Kevin's claim. It's 5,000 versus 8,000 plus whoever else is in it, and that's quite a few. I don't think Cersei's going to be in charge much longer. Okay, Mace is attempting to imprison people. There's lots of raiders. This is going too quickly for me to actually catch up, so that's fine. Really like it if our father would win this war. That's fine. The Vale won their war against the Braavosi. Okay, cool, cool. We're still pretty much alright here. Our brother-in-law, Lord Commander, would like us to join him. We're of course going to say no. We're still spying on Roose, and Mace of the Reach has declared his war to put him in charge. Wait, yeah, he wants to put himself in charge of the Iron Throne. That is, that's a bold move. We'll see how that goes. So, he is effectively declared against Tommen with the fact that even though Marjorie is married to Tommen. Okay, this is the Reach's 42,000 men versus the Iron Throne's 9. I think he might just do it. Okay, well we're still focused on the north, which is now, but that is interesting. The others favour, Abjure of Ramsey. The great and mighty others have given us so much, it is now time for us to offer them a gift in return. The others crave a soul to serve them in their dark realm, and we have the perfect kind in mind. Capture and sacrifice a virgin, Abjura. Sure. We'll accept the mission. So what do we do here? You have to offer them the life of someone who has never known love. So we have to right-click on the portrait of someone in our dungeons who is a virgin. Okay. So we're looking for a young lady of some kind. We'll get on that eventually, I think. It's not going to be an instant one. We're still after the north first, but it's definitely a sub-goal now. Right. Ooh. Olenna Redwine died a natural death. Okay. Probably of shock over what Mace is doing. There's somebody got some land in Norvos. I actually don't really care about that. Can you win your war? That'd be nice. Our Master of Arms has done a bad job at doing levy reinforcement in Winterfell. Yeah, that's not good at all. Right, where are you going? He is going to fight this army. Fantastic, he might win it. That would probably end the war. North March has got a new leader. The Webbers have taken land from the Rowans. I feel that happens every game. Yep, looks like Roose won the war. Okay, Tyroshi slave raid is over, and that's the war in the north over. Nice. So, now we're going to have a much better chance of killing our father, because he's actually going to be at home. Oh, we're now all underneath the Iron Throne again, because that's the way it is. We're just going to make the north like that again, so we can have a look. Flint's Finger was hanged, and now it's Lord Edberg in charge. I did actually, for a while I thought it was hung, and I thought that would be a better way of, I thought that was the more correct way of saying that in English. But I've been told, now I'm not sure how true this is, but it sounds a lot better to say that when you're talking about a traitor who's been hanged, it's a lot better to say, oh, Lord Roderick was hanged, rather than, oh, Lord Roderick was hung, which has a very, very different, different things associated with that. Anyway, just a small thing I thought was quite amusing. I'm not sure how true that is, but I thought it was amusing. Anyway, I'm going to continue trying to spy on Lord Roose, and we'll see how things go. Our Castellan has hidden himself away again. Alright. There's a revolt in the Reach, and we have an open council position for a new Castellan. I guess somebody was trying to kill him. Next person we're going to put in. We don't really care about their opinion of us if they're a Castellan, so we're going to put Danny in charge. Does Danny have like a second name or anything in him? No, he's just Danny. Danny's in charge now. Okay. Roose Bolton has imprisoned our rival Lord Ludd. That's good. And we have found something that would force Lord Egbert to not join factions. Well, that's good. That's very good. Right, we'll see what Roose does with our rival. We should get a pop-up if anything happens. Lord Egbert is sent somebody, Pala Dustin, to investigate my rumours, like my plot to kill her father. We'll have her killed immediately. It didn't work, and now it is known that we're trying to kill our father. He probably isn't very happy at us. He doesn't know. Oh, so now only Lord Egbert knows we're trying to kill our father. Okay, that's fair enough. How many people are in this plot? We've got quite a lot of plot power. Anybody else want to join? Get another one. Now, this is only 5%. You might be thinking, oh, that's not worth getting them in here. It doesn't even get you to 150 to the next thing. However, it is multiplicative with each person you put in. It's hugely worth getting as many as you can. In fact, we can just get to 150, which should be his death. So we'll get a couple of these guys in. We're having to spend a lot of our money, which is why I wasn't too into doing wars, even though we had the money to support it, because I knew we were going to have to do some for plots. So we're at 150. We have 3 more people in. We should get a plot firing fairly soon. Within the year, I'd say. We'll see how true that is. Daenerys has inherited some more cities. That's fine. We're not really worried about that. Hopefully we'll find out something about our father soon. For, Oh, what's happened here? Mace lost his war. He's been imprisoned by King Tommen. Oh. Well, that didn't go well at all. Try to figure out if we could figure out where he was imprisoned, but he must have been imprisoned in battle. So that's him. He has lost his war. I don't imagine him surviving much longer. But yeah, we'll see how things go. Harold has declared the Valeman Independence War, so it's 15,000 versus 23. I'm not sure how well that's going to go. But it's also, not only is it the Valeman Independence War, it also means that he has taken over from the previous ruler, who was Robert. He must have stepped down. Okay, cool. Lord Ramsey, the realm was in a state of war, and as such, I, as your liege Lord Paramount, command that you provide men to support my armies. So he is currently neutral. So we want to stay neutral, I think. Yeah, we'll not concern ourselves for now. That's fine. We'll see how that goes. Definitely see how that goes. Ace revoked some titles, so he was let go. He lost his war and then he was just let go. Oh, that must be Marjorie's influence on Tommen there. Definitely not a good idea. Walder adopts a very authoritative tone of voice with everyone, including his elders and you. Oh, well, better not use that with me. Definitely not. Definitely not. He's become shy. Okay. Lord Ramsey, a great melee in northern tradition is being held at King's Course. I urge you to come and take part and prove your prowess in battle. I don't think I want... This is beneath me. No, I'm not going to join your thing. This one is also beneath me. I don't want to join either of your melees. No, definitely beneath me. We're not going to go to Castle Black either. We are going to kill our father. It's going to happen. We've got 6 months before I'm wrong that it would happen within a year. Wait, are we still above the... Ah, we're not above the plot power anymore. I think that there's a good enough reason for it not to have happened yet. There's a devastating winter in Winterfell. Okay, our father's at home, so we should have a chance of killing him with the intrigue focus. You and your loyal men-at-arms have captured a young woman in the forest near the Dreadfort. This could make a fine opportunity for a bit of hunt sport. I could perhaps get my men to strip her naked and release her into the wild and hunt her with my feral dogs. Sure. The hunt of the young woman was rather lackluster. She failed to make any ground, and the dogs managed to track her down and pin her to the ground within the hour. Me and my men have her way with her, frustrated with the poor sport she provided, and now she is pleading for her life. I'll feed her to my dogs. There we go. Right, let's keep going. We inherited the castle of Coldstream. We could say it either reverts to me, or we could put Winifred in charge. We'll just put Winifred in charge. We don't really need the castle. We do, however, need a new Master of Arms, who we're going to put as Skinner, our friend. He can train troops in Winterfell. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. So the Cal's raid of Yunkai didn't go so well. It ended in white peace, so Daenerys is all right there. And any chance we're gonna kill? I don't care about the Night's Watch at all. Not even if you are from Eastwatch. But yeah, any luck on killing our father? Anything coming up with that? Anybody want to join for a bag of gold? Not really. That's fine. We'll keep plotting away. Hopefully we get something soon. We got the first couple so quickly that I thought that we were going to get a lot, but we haven't really. You would like us to join your council, like, give you council support. So that's Lord Galbert. We're going to decline. We're going to decline. You inherited the Iron Pyramids, Daenerys, and our wife has still not given us any children. That's not very good at all, actually. And our father's wife has given him two daughters. Given him 2 daughters. Yeah, that makes sense. But that's good for us. We're only going to kill the sons. I don't want to imprison our maester. I don't know. You'd like us to give you council support? No. Even though we worked together in the past, no, I'm not giving you council support. Right. Stepharon Greyjoy died stillborn. That would have been the son of Euron. Okay. Okay. Still hoping that we're going to find some sort of way to kill our father over here. Well, we'll see. There's a new Lord Commander on the wall. It is Lord Commander Brennett. Okay. And we are not going to go and join his plot. Okay. My courtier and fellow sister in winter, Pala, and I had been discussing a small devotion when she suddenly stood up and stretched and said, "I'm in the mood for mayhem. Let's dress up and head down the town." "Yes, I'll bring my implements." Yes, we'll see how that goes. Wearing nondescript common clothes, Pala and I slowly make our way to town in amicable silence. We pass by a neatly kept garden in front of a cozy-looking house. I'm suddenly overcome with hatred and revulsion. This family is clearly favoured by the old gods. Well, Pala, it's time to do the other's work. The father of the family died last. But the marvels he got to see first. Pala and I carved the wife's face off and pranced around wearing it as a mask, taunting and kissing the man, while I boiled baby fat to make a flying potion. Finally, we constructed an idol from the dismembered bodies. So we either burn it all, or we can leave it. Ooh. Well, I think we leave it, and we've become close friends with Pala. That's pretty good. There's a revolt against our father, and predictably, the populace of the Dreadfort didn't appreciate the glorious monument of tortured flesh that we left them to find. In fact, they were so riled up, they'd taken up arms against their rightful rulers. I can hear the laughter of the others. I have done well. Okay, I think we caused that revolt, in fact. It seems that Master Artus of Hardmead is about to find out our plot to kill our father. Well, we'll have him killed. It didn't work, but White Harbour is shocked about this. He thinks we're a scheming bastard, which of course we are. I think I already made that joke a couple of episodes ago, but that's fine. Our father is not in a good spot now. It's being sieged. Oh, it looks like Kevin is now in charge of the Westlands, because Alsan has won her war. That now means that Lancel is next in line, and he is the Lord of Dari already. Okay, interesting. And it also means that Cersei is imprisoned by Lord Baron Kevin, and wait, Jaime is imprisoned by the High Septim. That is also very interesting. Yeah, things are getting a little bit wild, and I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.